加拿大的企业老板们，您是否申请过政府的企业补贴呢？我们今天特别邀请了加拿大知名企业补贴咨询公司的首席顾问当道的 Cici 先生，当可是业内的资深专家，对加拿大的企业补贴政策了如指掌。在接下来的几期内容中，我们将一次性解密加拿大政府每年投入近100亿加元，惠及数万个企业的2大重要补贴项目：政府资助和研发税务减免。无论您是刚刚萌发创业的想法，还是刚起步1-2个人的小公司，还是需要资金支持的中大型企业，这些补贴都会为您的发展助力。身边很多朋友都说这些补贴特别难拿，甚至觉得必须有关系才行。总之特别神秘。听完接下来的几期内容，您会发现原来这些补贴您完全可以拿得到。内容有点长，需要花时间才搞清楚，但是我认为大家值得花这几期的时间，因为每年可以为企业省下几万到几十万甚至上百万加币的钱。我们都知道，人无法赚到自己认知之外的钱，只有知道了才能有更多的选择。
Many small companies, they start off, they're using their own money, they're using family money, they're maybe getting a line of credit from the bank or a loan from the bank. All of this they have to pay back. Or they get people to invest in their company.
Yes.
And then they have to give up shares of their company to somebody else.
Yeah.
So they can continue to do that as one source of funding for their company. But another very good source of funding is government funding. So the government funding is set up to help businesses make progress in Canada. And the government money we try to get for our customers is not repayable. So it's money that you can get that you don't have to pay back. One is R&D, research and development money. So this money is for companies who have new technology programs, new technology projects, and they're trying to invent something. So for these companies that are participating in that type of activity, generally we can get them money. The second type of money is more general. It's called grants, and there are in Canada at any given time anywhere to 1,000 to 2,000 grants for various things, for various purposes, to incent in behavior by companies. And to help support companies make progress in Canada. So these grants are also very lucrative because a lot of them, and most of them, are not repayable, and you don't have to give up any of your company for them. So those are really the two main buckets. A lot of people think, oh, I can get money for my R&D project, my research and development project. But it might not be considered new technology. So the program that supports R&D, new technology development, is called SR&ED. It's SR&ED.
Oh, what's it mean?
And what it means is scientific research and experimental development. So a lot of companies are doing scientific research, but they're more sort of universities and that sort of thing. Most companies get the money from the government for experimental development. So these projects are intended to incent Canadian companies to develop new technology that no one knows how to do. And if you participate and have R&D projects trying to develop new technology, then they will reward you by giving you money back for the money you spend on your projects. The project is very lucrative. So as an example, if you're a software developer and you're developing some new AI program or software development program or application, mobile application, that no one has done before, and you don't know how to do it, but you're spending money trying to do it, then they will assist you. And let's suppose you spend $200,000 paying software developers to try and develop your application. We can get up to up to 60% back. So on $200,000, we could get you $120,000 back approximately towards your project. So in Canada, it's very, very, very lucrative. There's over 21,000 companies sent in applications last federal government fiscal year, 21,500 approximately. And they reviewed all of them, and they awarded $4.2 billion to these companies. The nice part about it is that 97% of these companies who got money were small companies, small to medium companies, and medium-sized companies. So it doesn't matter if you are just 2 or 3 people in a company, or if you're 10 people or 50 people. If you are developing new technology and you don't know how to develop that technology, and no one else does either, then you are rewarded for spending the money on that project. So they will help you and they will support your project. The real nice thing about the program is that it's an entitlement. It's not maybe. If you are doing new technology development and spending money on it, you are entitled to get money back. It's not maybe, if you meet the criteria. The other very nice thing about it is that we can go back 2 years. So for a lot of our customers, we won't just do this year's claim, we'll do last year's claim. And then they'll get a check or a tax credit for last year, and they've already spent that money. So they're just getting money back. When we do that claim, we do the second claim. So a lot of times we're able to do 2 claims for our customers, especially if they're first-time customers. Well, think about it. If you have a company, you're spending money on new technology development, and you're not claiming anything, 21,500 other companies are getting money. So you should get money if you can get approved. And that's what we help you do. We help you get approved. And guess what? If it doesn't get approved, we don't charge you anything.
Wow.
So we take the risk with you. And we're not partners, but in a way, we're trying to do the same thing as you, get you money. And that's our goal. So we call it a success-based fee. So we don't invoice you anything if you don't get any money. So that's a nice part of our program.
How much funding can SR&ED provide?
Well, SR&ED, there's a maximum lifetime of about $3 million. Most people never reach that, but some people do. What type of company you are. If you're a Canadian-controlled private corporation, then you get more money back than if you're a public company. So if you're a Canadian-controlled private corporation, which means you're more than 50% owned by Canadian residents or Canadian citizens, then you'll get more money back. As an example, for salaries that you've paid, you can get over 60% back for that. So for every $100,000 you spent, you can get over $60,000 back. If you're profitable and you owe taxes, then the money is applied against the taxes that are owed. So it's called an investment tax credit. If you're not profitable, then they send you a check. And a lot of our customers, especially if they're new companies that are just starting, they get a nice check, and they're very happy when they get that check, and so are we.
Of course.
I already mentioned we can go back 2 years, and a lot of times you can put in 2 claims, and then you'll get 2 checks if you're eligible. So the eligibility and the technical write-up and putting all the information together is what we're very good at. So we put everything all together into one package, and it's the SR&ED package. And then we give that to your accountant, and your accountant just puts it with the T2 when you file your taxes. And we tell the accountant how to do that. So that's included. So your claim is included with your T2 every year. So you do it at tax time every year, and that's the process for it. So we do all that work for you at no cost, unless we get you money, and then we will charge you our fee if you do get some money.
I like it.